people are here, so I'm gonna click. If you haven't seen these before, I just want to put out a little disclaimer first. If you are new to Final Fantasy, and as much as I would love to have you here in the chat with everybody, this is going to be a really bad time for you to watch this stream, because this is a massive spoiler as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen, but just a little disclaimer that if you're not very far progressed in the game, this is the end of the base game, where there are a series of cutscenes that take you into the expansion. Most of the chat have seen these already, and they are here to see what my face looks like when I watch them. So please do take the time to play the game, enjoy the story, and watch these cutscenes in your own time. As I say, everybody here pretty much has seen these already, so there's no spoilers for them. So Olaf is not going to get any spoilers, that's all good. The latest dungeon is so fun. Yeah, I've actually watched Rin streaming it, and it looks incredible. It really does. So I'm hoping to catch up very soon. Right, there is just a bit of dialogue, and we'll get this rolling. So if you haven't seen these already, please go now. I won't hold it against you. I don't want the game to be spoiled for you. I have read this before, by the way. Here we go, guys. What I think is going to happen... Now, I apologise to all the Lalafels. Every Lalafell that I've met so far in this game has been really shifty. So either the Sultana is going... I think she was wobbling on quitting, so she might quit, or she might do something really stupid like burn the entire city. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I'm sorry, I realised that I missed that out. I was going to say what I thought was going to happen. Apart from that, I don't know what's going to go on in this room. That's what I expect to happen anyway, so here we go.
Enter.
Uh-oh.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
Okay.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde."
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
Can you just let me into Ishgard, please?
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
He looks sad.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands.
Now let me in.
'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Yay! Sorry. But... Oh no.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Something's up. He's lying. She knows it too.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
What have you done, Lalafell? I don't trust them.
You may go. Your Grace.
Thanks for the wine. Go away.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
Oh no. Are you quitting?
I intend to abdicate the throne
Aww.
and dissolve the monarchy.
I knew it. I knew it.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
I agree.
Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Oh no. What's in the wine? Don't drink it. Why are we focusing on the wine? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh no. Look at my character. Help her. Help her. Dude. Help her. character doing anything? Dude! CPR or something, go on.
Your Grace!
I know, white mage doing nothing.
Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
You haven't checked for a pulse or anything. Yes, dispel, dispel.
Poison in her wine?
It was him.
You did this!
He did it. He did it.
Spare us your denials. I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Obviously him. He doesn't want to lose control of the city, so he's poisoned her because he knew she was going to abdicate. That's what I think. Did not see this, though.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
It is the Lalafell, again. Why is it always a Lalafell? Dude.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Potato hate.
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
I said I didn't trust Lalafells.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
No, the Lalafell wants you out the way.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host.
Gracious.
I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
He is a very pretty dude. Oh, God.
Whatever is going on in there?
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
I also think he's really pretty as
Thancred,
well.
of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
Fight them, fight them, fight them, fight them. Hey.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent?
Wow.
You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
The voice acting's good for him. Oh, no.
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
It is good though in general. I think the voice acting is amazing so far.
Bring in the prisoner!
This woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamu ul Namo and is suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Of course it was.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend.
He wants
I'll
everybody
tell you
out.
what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Oh no. Oh no. Saj.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
Oh.
It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I don't like him at all.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
I know.
Whatever do you mean?
Get him. Get him.
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
Oh dear.
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
Oh god. I'm laughing at his face.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
Please tell me he's dead. Yeah, looks pretty dead. That's ace. That needed to happen. Whoa.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow Syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
He's just
You!
bad.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
It's okay, guys. It just fell off. No blood here.
7 hells!
His arm fell off. It's okay.
Admiral, we must leave.
I think it fell off, didn't it? Where's his arm gone? Is it still there?
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
I was supposed to be his friend.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Hi.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile.
Where's his arm gone?
She took the mad bull and cut off his balls. And a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
That's not very nice.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Oh my god.
You die! I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
That was really cool. Really, really cool. But yeah, they stole his arm.
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Chatting up cat ladies.
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
I am reading chat, by the way. I just don't want to speak over all of the cutscene.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papa Limo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancreds.
Bye.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
They'll be fine. Ida's far too annoying to die. She'll just keep coming back. Yeah, just go around the back of them. Who is she, really?
Ah! Now look what you've done.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
Blow them all up then.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Yeah, her voice is just, ugh.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papa Limo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last. Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
Power infusion type ability. That was bright.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
They're all fine.
Leave us!
These two I'm not worried
What is the
about.
plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
I've changed my mind. He's arrogant. I don't like him anymore.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
Tis done.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Ophelia.
Did she seriously just kill them both instead of trying to just...
Heidelin, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
I haven't seen...
As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit.
I haven't seen Minfilia actually do anything
You
before.
must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. "'Tis the only way."
I'd love to see Minfilia actually do something. I don't even know what her job is. She just kind of stands around. Yeah, that's all she seems to do. Oh, I know where we are. She's a miner. She's got a pickaxe in it, hidden in her skirt somewhere.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Oh god. It's another Lalafell.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Is that the guy I met when I first logged into the game? Oh my god, that was a long time ago.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
My memory is really bad, so I'm actually really surprised. But it's the same scene as the beginning. Because this is how the game starts. You're in this cart and you're, in my case, coming into Gridania. Moogles were stealing his stuff.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye. And judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but it would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Yes, yes you have. You picked all those dudes.
And who might you be, young sir?
He's an evil Lalafell.
Pippin Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Okay.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified.
What a coincidence.
The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end,
Aww. You've
it
just
was
made a
I
big
who
mess.
needed saving.
Poor Arthur now, he does try, doesn't he? Got a feeling this is ending because they've stopped talking now. That's really cool because this guy did say at the beginning he'd see me again, and he actually meant it. Like, he was part of the story again. Right. Sorry. Just putting the sound down a little bit. Oh, is there another one? Oh, he's just depressed. Ah, hi Sid. Yeah, I'm gonna play it for a little bit longer. What I don't want to do is get like really into HW and then just end up being too addicted. I'd rather do it on like a full day, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like I have to, because I still haven't had any dinner yet. So I want to dedicate like a long time to kind of play the game. No, you're okay. It's not addictive. I think I get addictive because addicted to it because it's a bit like, oh, just one more quest. Oh, just one more quest. Oh, that one was just a short quest. I'll do another one. It's my own fault. Back on the Starship Enterprise. I started a conjurer the other day. Not a conjurer, what are they called? I'll tell you in a minute. Summoner. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do astrologian. Yeah, so Yuki, when I actually went to watch the trailer about a week ago, and it said to me that it contained content from the end of ARR, and I didn't want to watch the trailer without having done all of ARR because I didn't want it to ruin anything. So yeah, I have Arcanist as well. What level is it? Oh, it's here, isn't it? There we go. Arcanist level 15. I just went to try it out because I know I need it for Scholar, so I thought then I'd have all 3 healers, and then if I wanted a DPS, then obviously, then if you keep going with Arcanist, then yeah. I just feel comfortable with healing because I think that there's only 3 of them, so I don't think you can really go wrong. I like the idea of AST because it's not like any healer I've played before in World of Warcraft. Are we going in here? Yeah. So I like the idea that you can kind of heal with tarot cards and moonbeams and whatever else ASTs have. And like shielding healers are kind of like, there are shielding healers in WoW and stuff like that, so I hadn't really considered it, to be honest. I like the idea of the little pets and stuff
There
that
has
you
been
have.
word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The falling snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Uldar will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Aww. Give him a cup of tea.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
He needs
But
tea
let us dwell no more
and a
on this.
biscuit.
Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
I am going to read chat, I just didn't want to talk over that and spoil it for you. Falling snows, it's like, how disrespectful, we have definitely fallen. I know, look at him, he's pathetic. Would you like a cup of tea and some biscuits? Right, where's that? Is that in the, yeah. What? There's more? There's more? There's more? Popcorn? I'm so happy. I thought I had to stop eating. Gosh, is there more? I know. I haven't eaten today because I was like, there's a whole tub of popcorn there for me to eat. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. Lucky I didn't eat it all in the other cutscenes, you mean? Oh no. How did she get here? Oh yeah, she would have been in the other base, wouldn't she? Yugiri. Oh, is this... She's the ninja lady. Yeah, that's why I was like, who the hell is this? And then I recognised the kind of purple. There's no music at all. It's so quiet. It means that I feel guilty about chewing popcorn because I've got no music to cover up the sound of me chewing.
'Tis all my doing.
There we go, I can eat now.
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve?
I know, he's always
Did
so
I believe
happy.
that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians? And find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
The thing is, he's young. He hasn't reached that point in his life where things fail.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you?
He did as he was told. He got him some tea.
What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
We're gonna go to Ishgard, man. It'll be fine. Drink your tea, come on.
Alphino, if I may?
No, you're a Lalafell.
Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard.
Yes! Okay, she's right.
Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Oshfon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
There we go, he's got his head up now, it's okay. Ooh, more credits. Shall I watch the credits? Is there like a hidden thing in here? You know, like sometimes when you watch a movie and there's like a special bit at the end? Look what I found. Are you trying to steal the popcorn? You are, aren't you? Ugh. You're all stuck. Get out. What's this? There you go. Tired. Gilgamesh. What a guy. I tried to get a group for coils. It didn't go very well. I don't actually know who's dead. Right, monkey, you're going down. Come on. Right. Oh, there's more. I know.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
He's got evil red eyes. Oh, he's so mad. Oh, not these guys again. I didn't like her because they were trying to put an English accent on her and it was really bad. Has anybody noticed this? And some of the cutscenes with the men have been really good. I think they're just kind of lurking a lot in the background at the minute, and we haven't done much with them for a while. What the fudge are you doing there? What the fudge? Mind blown. I've just finished a big load of quests for him as well. I had to go do all them extreme modes for him. Let me in.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Alright, what's the better option then? Little dragon. He's not very helpful. He just complains. He's just telling me it's bad in there and then doesn't tell me a better place. Oh, see what they did there. Put the expansion name in there. My left arm? That's not very nice. So this is where his arm went. His arm is in my quest log, achievement log. So I took his arm. Because it is his left arm that got cut off. Because I was thinking, oh, at least he's still got his right arm if he's right-handed. Uh-oh. I do really need to do the extreme modes because somebody only mentioned it to me the other day that there's horns that drop from the extremes, and I think I saw them but I didn't know what they were, so I just kind of didn't roll on them. Oh my god, guys, is that some experience? From an MSQ? You're not having any popcorn.
Light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything.
Welcome aboard,
You
Lou.
must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefort.
All well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
It does sound funny.
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
I know.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
It's because...
The Count is a good man, and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
He sounds younger now.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here!
Yeah, he sounds really young now. Well, is Instanty supposed to be like 16? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Is it going to automatically play the trailer? Or... where am I going? What? Am I being stupid? Oh. It had a very faint red circle around the green gate. Okay. Okay, so this is officially the new expansion, okay. The new expansion. The expansion. I'll just put my... whatever this thing is over here. Alright, Google. Yeah, I've seen people walking around in that gear. Let me in. Ah, yes, you may pass. Is this another cutscene? What? Oh, this popcorn isn't having a break, is it?
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
The dog's under the desk again. Wow.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses.
A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragon Song War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Did